Hey, RT Corno or whatever it was. I can't remember. This is the video for you on the differences between the response trigger. I'm not overly quite sure what's wrong with yours, just to be honest. As I said before, I already took my 98 apart. As I said before, something on one of these hoses could be loose on the inside or the outside. Also, I probably should have taken this apart. I don't have a camera stand, so this could be shaky, I don't know. I'm just going to take that out. But if I sound kind of weird, it's because I've been sick the past couple of days, so. Anyway, this is your piston right here. Because, it's kind of obvious. As you can see, this, whoops, my bad. This seal right here, I don't know if you can see it or not. This black seal right out here, if when you put that down inside here, if that's bent backwards, that can cause you to have an air leak problem on the inside of the piston. So make sure that's facing forwards. I had that problem right after I got my response trigger, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong, and finally just took it all apart and put it back together, and it worked. So it can be kind of a doozy to put back in there, but also when you're cleaning it, you want to make sure you keep that oiled and lubed up real well. Alright, then on the other side, whoops, my entire bolt just fell out. Alright, then on this side, your hoses, these right here pop off of the valves on each side. So you pull it this way, you pull this one that way, but they both pop off. You could change your valves and your hose to get a super response trigger just by changing the size. But you want to make sure those are pushed up all the way on there and as tight as they possibly can. And then you want to make sure that's on there as tight as you can. Also, I just wanted to show you, just get a good overview on how it looks. I know that in my kit it came with the, what was it called? It was a something spring, but it had, like you said, it had the loop on one side and the other to hook on one thing and then hook on another. Mine's the Tippmann 98 Custom Pro, but so it's more of a newer version. If you have an older 98, the older 98s, the internals can be different. So I'm assuming that it was put in there just to make sure. You want to make sure, I don't know if you have an older 98 or not, but you want to be careful with that and make sure you know which way that works. But that probably would be basically it. Make sure that right there, and make sure that your threads on this here and that right there, make sure they're not backwards or sideways. If you screw it on and it feels like it didn't go on quite right, take it off and redo it. But that would be basically it. By the way, I got a new camera, so that's why this is a lot clearer. So it's kind of nice so you can see everything in more detail. But as again, it's so shaky, I don't have a stand. But that would be basically it. Hey, thanks for the views, man. I hope you figure out what's wrong with it, and I'll be happy to help with anything I can. Alright.